especially surfing conditions like this. The danger man looks like Italo Ferreira. He loves when it's switched up. He loves to adapt to the changing conditions here at Pipe and Backdoor. Frederico Morais leading the Rookie of the Year race, heading into the final stop of the season, sitting alongside 89 world champ, calling the action, Martin Potter. Potts, this one getting started quickly with Italo Ferreira.
Yeah, I'm sure all these guys are pretty excited to get the ball rolling, Joe. We've had a number of lay days, some crazy weather to deal with, but some beautiful sunshine, some fun waves here this morning, and the boys are getting busy. Obviously a different criteria this morning as opposed to the big barreling pipeline and backdoor. It is maneuver based here this morning, and we've seen some great stuff already. Frederico Morais lighting it up, that consistent off the top combo that he's been using. Mick Fanning off to a quick start as well. All these surfers getting the ball rolling. It's going to be plenty of waves ridden, a lot of action for all the people on the beach, and Mick Fanning looking sharp here this morning.
That's right, Fanning fired up. Following that season, he took some time off, but we knew he was going to be back this year for a full start on the championship tour. Already threw a couple of points on the backhand is Italo Ferreira.
It's not going to be that traditional pipeline, so who knows? Mick Fanning could walk away with the title here.
Having a look now, Frederico Morais, speed jam off the roof. Two-turn combination, nice brilliant form, rarely falls in mid transitions, and leads that Rookie of the Year charge courtesy of a huge result back at the J-Bay Open in perfect conditions. Rolling in now, Mick Fanning looking. Big snap, just good for one move, and he's out of there, which was exciting for a young rookie to accomplish so much so quickly here.
Yeah, well, Mick's had a lot of success in a lot of events first out as well. I mean, he's just one of those guys that was comfortable with competing. Let's have a look at Morais' wave. I love that speed jam from Frederico Morais. Just so solid on those finishing turns. And then Mick trying to back up his wave.
Kind of talked about how his profile was a bit under the radar. He kind of liked it that way. But whenever you win the qualifying series, the whole idea of being under the radar is long gone. As we watch Fanning go to a little inside corner left, falling on his finish. Looking for just a small score, 3.83 to take the lead.
Yeah, not much required there for Mick Fanning.
Next one setting up for Italo. Nice clean jam off the top. Ends up blowing the board out. Lays back, recovers, but ends up behind the section.
You know, you've got your knees have got to be good, your back, you've got to have a strong core. Mick Fanning not quite finishing that last turn off there. A little bit too late to the party, as they say, but Italo Ferreira looking sharp, looking quick as well, and I love that. Just a real sneaky blowtail. Got a little bit of drift, a little bit of distance through the air, but just didn't quite ride out of it. Nice opening maneuver just to set it up. Foot right back on the pad. Sweet spot. You see the fins popping out, and right there, that front foot was a key factor. I think that front foot coming off.
Quite a few heats like this. Fanning's up. First jam solid, but he grabs the rail, so he's down, incomplete on the effort. Italo heading that direction. Just pushing down the beach, tackling the end section. Finds himself another finish. Start off the year over John Florence as we look at Italo's wave.
Yeah, Italo's wave, well, 3.73. I didn't think that was going to go into his top two. Nice clean vertical backside maneuver, but the one before kind of lost his fins a bit. A little scrappy, but you know, these guys haven't been riding their small boards, Joe. They've been working on their...
Is the big secret to being ready for pipe and backdoor, because it could be small like this. Rippable section for Fanning. Knifes it vertically, two solid maneuvers. And now sneaking out of there. Next one setting up for Frederico Morais from Portugal. Big frontside hook. He's become famous for that big move. And another combo to keep that steady approach out front, trying to improve on a 4.43.
Just looking for a 3.83. Nice little snap for Mick. And again, I think the difference between Frederico's wave and Mick's wave was a lot quicker. So couldn't really afford to do this kind of turn here where you can see Frederico gets the board all the way back around. That wave slowed up nicely for him. Mick's was a little bit faster down the line, so he had to cut his turns shorter than Frederico's, but this bottom turn, top turn combo that we've seen all year long It's taken him to some big success through the year and has got him in that Rookie of the Year race. So Frederico Morais looking dangerous yet again here at Pipeline.
All three of them, and Conor O'Leary won it on the left as Frederico Morais is up on the left. Beautiful backhand re-entry here, and another snap as it goes to Whitewater on the inside. He'll look for one last finishing turn, and there it is. Yeah, it's an interesting...
When you're world champ, you've become pretty popular. He had the Mick Fanning jersey, the John hat on. As we look at a frontside punt attempt for Ferreira, with now 14 minutes on the clock.
Exactly right. You know, you've got to take what you're given. Wow, Italo Ferreira, how about the critical nature of that turn? Just kind of created that. I mean, that maneuver was not allowed to be done there, but he just managed to pull it off. He got the rotation, missed the grab. So lucky for him, he landed with those fins first.
Here it goes again. Ferreira, big backside rotation, answering to the full rote on the forehand. The roll goes for Ferreira. He doesn't like to sit still, and he'll go for about 20 of these in a heat. Yeah,
and he'll probably make about 19 out of them. So, I mean, look at the pop he gets. Once his confidence is up, which he really got on that first one, the 7.33, the floodgates open for Italo Ferreira. You can see landing, just losing his balance a little bit, and an incomplete maneuver. Unfortunate there for Italo Ferreira. There could have been another great score, but
Is shaping up to be pretty decent. What we're not sure of is when that swell's going to arrive. There's a new, more northwest direction swell. It's going to favour backdoor and pipe much more than what we've got right now.
But the commissioner's office always thinking for the best scenario, for the best surfers in the world, and especially with KP being a former pipe master.
To go down in average conditions after all that hard work through the year.
Gabriel Medina, world number 2, takes on the wild card Dusty Payne after a big win at the Pipe Invitational. Big full road attempt from Frederico Morais.
Well, he's using some local knowledge, so to speak, kind of like Barra de Tijuca out here from Brazil. So it's like these conditions, really punchy nuggets, little on the beach break, really lending to that style of surfing that he loved.
Are going to play into the hands of the world title guys or the hands of the upset guys. So Italo up and riding.
Italo, second move. Nice and sweet off the lip.
You know what, Joe, if it's 8 to 10 foot pipeline, I place at the right time and get those nice little waves. But Italo Ferreira has done exactly that, 7.33 and a 4.9. That helps someone else out too, isn't he? So let's see how that unfolds.
Frederico driving hard into the first section for that reverse. Setting up that rail again. And lays back, looks at that finish. So just changing up that rhythm, throw more variety to start. And Italo is just so scary when he stands up. He's just looking like he's going to do an air on every wave pots.
He gets those big points, but not working for him this morning. So opting for that air game, which we don't see a lot of from Frederico. He does have it, but doesn't use it, doesn't pull it out as much as, say, an Italo Ferreira guy does. But
even Phil McDonald was in that heat, and Shane Powell had a .2 combined total. Throwing the rotator off the lip is Italo Ferreira. Loving this free surf approach. Judges loving it as well as he's looking to replace a 5.57.
Into these next few days, straight into it. And that's the forte this guy has. I mean, the ability to just that first bottom turn, doesn't need a lot of speed. He's got a lot of spring in his step and gets that board up and up above the lips so easily. We saw that in France, just boosting some massive airs.
Now making a move, 10 seconds on the clock. Morais, frontside hack. Right in the pocket, little late hit on the inside corner. So Frederico's going to have to deal with round 2. More waves on the way, but this one just out of time. Italo Ferreira takes the big win. Can ride switch, he can ride backwards, he can do big full rotation airs, so definitely getting the roll going with that air game in conditions like this, and he won't have to deal with that sudden death second round.